Good morning, everybody. It's your boy D from Geek Lemonade. Another, I repeat, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, it's getting cold up here, neighbor. But would you be mine? Shit, could you be mine? You know? So, today is, what's today? 11/4/21, November 4th, 2021. What's going on in the news today? Aaron Rodgers got COVID. So that means the Chiefs can win that game. Chiefs ain't been winning shit. I know y'all like, I don't usually talk about sports, but man, sometimes I play sports. And I agreed I'm going to stop smoking on camera. Next week. Next week for sure. I promise. But let's see. I know I'm looking bad on the bed. I gotta go see my guy and shit, but I'll probably do that this Friday. You know what I mean? But how's everybody doing? Once again, welcome to the Daily Geek Lemonade podcast. It's on Anchor, Spotify, and coming soon to YouTube, where I'll be uploading videos on there. So far, I've been good. You know what I mean? Just working on. This is the 8th video of the series. So this is the 8th video of the series. That's crazy, right? Because I've never been that consistent of a person, especially be consistent in putting out material here. But welcome to the show. Short show. Not much to talk about. Usually talk about current events, what's happening in the world and whatnot. Well, Election Day in America was 2 days ago, so a lot of shit happened that way. When I'm driving in the car, I know y'all can't hear me, so I try to talk up as much as I can. That way you can hear me on either the podcast and if you're not subscribed, like and subscribe, please. Definitely. Like and subscribe. Because, you know, it's hard out here on the pimp. Y'all can see I'm ashy because my knuckles right in front of the camera, but it's alright though. I'ma still live though. I'ma still live. This is therapy for the soul. Speaking of therapy, another sex therapy session will come out very soon. So to all my listeners and viewers on here, man, thank you, you know. But today I guess we can talk about. I gotta really start putting together topics. Next week I'm gonna have topics. I swear to God, I'm gonna have topics, man. I don't usually have topics, but I'm gonna have some topics to talk about. Current events too, man. Because it's a daily. I feel like it should be the news, but it's really just me talking in the morning for about 10 minutes, which is sometimes cool, sometimes not. But I just realized I was old yesterday. How old? I didn't know how old I was until I was talking to a couple of my coworkers, and they were born around 9/11, and I remember thinking 9/11. They was born on 9/11. Wow. I was in college on 9/11, like literally in school, skipping class, smoking weed, fucking bitches, all type of shit. I remember the day on 9/11, what happened. So, but that's a story for 9/11 now. But yeah, I'm talking to these they're kids to me now, because I didn't realize I was 20 years older than a person. I'm getting fucking old, man. Fucking old. 20 years old is older than somebody is like fucking crazy, you know? So I'm talking to this chick, and she's fucking gorgeous. But I found out I'm 20 years older than her. Now I feel like a fucking creep, right? Just think, if you was 5 years older than a person, 6 or something like that, you feel like a fucking creep, right? Especially if you find out you was damn near 20 years older than somebody. So, man, it got me a thinking, man, like, what do you do? Not even what do you do, but age. How do you deal with that, you know? Well, how do you deal with you growing old? Because I'm growing older, and I'm going to be older this year than I was ever, because you only can get older about a day, you know? But I'm just thinking, like, the older I get, the more different things are. especially with today's culture and stuff like that. Like, I thought about it. I was like, what if I did have me a young girl, like 20-year-old, 21-year-old, or something like that? I feel like I was fucking robbing a cradle or something, you know? Then I think of like, but what if they love me and I love them? And then you'd be like, how the fuck do they know what love is? You're only fucking 20 years old. Yeah, that's crazy, right? So it's crazy because now I see like, what the fuck be happening to men in power and shit when they get older and they be having these young wives is because shit like, time. You don't have the time to do a lot of things, and then you end up falling for the people that's closest to you. So you're working with this young person in your office or whatever, and then next you know, boom, y'all start some romantic thing, and you like, even though they're over the age, you still feel like I'm 20 years this person's senior, and that shit just seems weird. I think that's why I prefer having a woman that's my age or somewhere around there, and at least older. I always like older women. I don't know why, but I always did. I probably will continue to like older women, and I like women my age. But it's like you see a cute girl or whatever, and, you find out, you be like, I thought you was older, and she's like, no, I'm only 20 or something like that, and I'm like, fuck, but I don't know. Then I see the gap in knowledge and things that you will like, because she won't get some of the jokes you tell. A person that's 20 years younger than you, you 50, they're 30, they're not gonna get everything you're talking about. You're not gonna get everything they're talking about. They got a whole different motor, the way their mind works than the way our mind works. So it just got me thinking, how do you be that person? I don't ever want to be that guy that's feeling like I'm preying on younger women or something like that, because I never have and never will. So it's just an uncomfortable feeling. I wonder, how do y'all feel, whether you're a woman or a man? An older woman messing with a younger man, or and I mean in the age of consent, not like young shit like that, because that is foul. That is fucked up. That is the worst. Any pedophilia motherfuckers, all that shit, y'all the worst. Preying on young people and stuff like that. But so my thing is, once the person is of age, 18, 20, 21, in that frame, and you're older, like 50, 30, or however years older, how does that? I can't mentally be into that. That's not my thing. I'm not mentally into that. So, because the way I feel is it's still wrong. If you're 21 years older than a 21-year-old, and y'all both consent, you still have to feel some type of way. Maybe this is a taboo topic, but the thing about it is, I don't know. I don't feel, I wouldn't feel right, and my soul just wouldn't feel right. But when I was talking to these youngsters the other day, I was realizing that they was born after 2000. So anybody who's born after 2000, I feel like is wild, Anyone born after 2000, I think is very young. We're at 2021. My daughter is 7 years old, and she was born in 2014. So I'm looking like there's a predator out there that would have tried to attack my daughter. So if I was to date somebody only 10 or 13 years older than my daughter, that's just foul. That's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? Date your age, or date close to it. But what works for me may not work for you. And I'm not asking you to do nothing that doesn't work for you. What I'm asking you to do is just, consciously make these decisions when you out here making relationships and with these women, whether they're young old, whether you're the older person, whether you're the younger person. You're the younger person. You messing with an older person, and find out first if these persons are manipulating you. Make sure your mind is right. Because you can end up being totally dependent upon that person, because that person would love for that. That's the way they work. That's the way older people prey on the younger people, because they're more accomplished. They have more things going for them, so they're able to do more. So make sure, number one, if you're an older person, that some person isn't trying to get you. And if you're a younger person, that some older person ain't trying to get you. Protect yourself, because your heart, your mind, your body, all of these things should be sacred to you, because you don't get these back. Once you lose them, you don't have a second one. This is it. This is you. So, man, I know this is kind of a touchy subject, very, very taboo. I don't know what to say, but today is November 4th, 2021. And, man, that conversation last night, just finding out how old they are, and it was just like mind blowing. I know people that's younger than me, but when you got coworkers that's younger than you, and some of the things that you say around them, the way you act, man, especially an older person coming from a time where life was a little bit simpler, you don't know what you're doing wrong, you don't know what you're doing right, but all you know is you're doing something. So, like I said, man, thank y'all for watching. Also, I wanted to say this. This is for my YouTube more so than my Anchor, my Spotify. So, for y'all on YouTube, if y'all don't, let me know which content you like. I'm going to continue to make a variety of content, things that I like, things that I think other people like. But the number one thing about the stuff that I do on this channel is, and this is for each channel and every platform, everywhere you see Geek Lemonade, the things I do on this channel is 100% things that I love, that is me. I'm good at being myself. I'm not trying to be nobody else. You're not gonna see me not be genuinely happy. If I'm happy, you're gonna see me being happy. If you want to see me smile, you'll see me smiling when I'm having a good time. But if I'm not having a good time, and if I'm not happy, I'm not gonna give you happy just cause that's what you expect from me. I'm myself. I want you to be yourself so you can be the best you can be. I'm the best I am because I believe in me. I don't think I need to change to be anything for you, and I don't want you to change to be anything for me. What I do want you to do is hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your homies and your friends. But no, what I want you to do is, seriously, I want you to just be yourself and know that it's okay to be you. There's no reason to change what you do. Nobody should influence how you are. If this is the way you act, this is the way you see yourself, then do that. Then be that way. It takes a lot to get in front of the camera and to say one word, let alone speak for 5 to 10 minutes. And it's not an easy thing to get to. It took a lot for me to get in front of this camera and say anything, to be live at any time. For me to do this, it takes a lot. So for someone, because someone mentioned to me earlier, not earlier, but somebody has mentioned to me that I sound down, and I sound like this, and I sound like that. And I told him, I said, but that's me. That's generally me. If I'm not a happy person 100% of the time, but I'm happy. But I'm not like, oh yeah, you got to do this. That's not the case. People have things on their minds. People have to do different things. So I try to make the most of my situation. I want you to make the most of yours too. It's been good talking to you. Like, subscribe to Geek Lemonade on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Come check me out on Anchor, on the podcast. Man, it's been pretty good. I feel great. I feel great about everything that's going forward. So I want everybody to, man, have a great day and continue continue to be successful in all your endeavors. All right, one love. I'll talk to y'all later. I mean, you got to. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications. Man, I gotta say this stuff because guess what? I'll talk about it. But everybody should know who I am. Y'all know who I are. So thank you. Thank you once again. Oh yeah, 100 subscribers before the end of the year. I know it's a small goal, but it takes small goals to make big goals. So remember, small goals make big goals. Thank you. Have a nice day.